Well, happy game day morning, people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a nice day. It is actually warmed up after freezing our tatas off last week, even just yesterday. It's 60 freaking degrees outside. 60 degrees today. They always say, if you don't like the weather, just wait 24 hours. It'll change here. It will change, although we're going to get a lot of rain in the next couple of days with this warm front that's coming through. But be that as it may, I'm glad I got my Christmas decorations up at the Red Brick House. So, I'm going to ask you guys a question here because I get, here's what people don't understand about YouTube. With YouTube, there's good and there's bad. I have created lifelong friendships with people, from people like Clarence and E2 Blue and DMV, Dem Boys Kicks, David Wiley, and things like that. Those are people that are truly, Primetime Phil, Game Time Brian, even Law Nation and Vosh Lombardi, all these different creators and things, not just creators, but people that I've met because of YouTube. It has been incredible that I feel so much love. When I go to the Red Brick House and I see Dirty Sanchez or Lola or Rhonda, people who've actually helped with the Red Brick House and things, that I will forever see them. It is incredible. On the flip side, you get a lot of people that hate you, and you guys have no idea how much there is out there. I know I'm not perfect, okay? I know I am not perfect. Any stretch of imagination. I know I'm not always right. But I try hard. I try and work real hard. I try and bring you the news. I try and bring it with, some optimism and things like that and so on. But there's always going to be people that are going to hate you. So I get 49er fans that are bitter right now. And see, I don't hear from 49er fans very often right now, but when I do, they're very, very bitter. Trust me, they're mad. But I've got this one that literally says that he's talked to some Cowboy friends, and I'm trying to understand how many 49er fans have Cowboy friends, but they say that I am a complete disgrace, that it's pathetic and sad because I believe in a sorry-ass quarterback and that your life must suck. I got to tell you, my life's pretty good. My life is really good. Yeah, my team's not doing what I would like it to do, but to be almost 60 years old, as he put it, to be a man that's 59 years old, first of all, still here, and able to see my kids grow and evolve, and doing things like helping my daughter get her apartment, see my other daughter who's almost finished nursing school, and to see my son who's working on becoming a master electrician. That's really good. To have a wonderful wife who loves me, cares about me, is my partner in life, and having that, I'm not a rich man, but I tell you what, I feel like a rich man for those things that I have. So, I'm glad you're concerned that my life is so sad and pathetic, because I do YouTube and my team's not real good. But I can say something. I can tell you one thing, that I was at least right about two things this year. Actually, I can say more. I was right about more things. I said that our lack of signing players, that we literally would have to thread the needle. We'd have to thread the needle for us to be able to make the playoffs. And I certainly never said anything about Super Bowl. Okay? I said for us to be successful, I said we're going to have to thread the needles. We're going to need Overshown to become an absolute beast. We're going to have to stay healthy. We're going to need Mozzie Smith to become a really good defensive tackle. Okay? I said we're going to have to stay healthy. We're going to need Cooper Beebe and Tyler Guyton to become lights out offensive linemen, and so on. That we were going to need Diggs to come back 100% healthy and not skip a beat. So those are the things that I said that were must for the Cowboys season to be successful. Some of those things have happened, but very few of them. The thing that's killed our season more than anything else is injuries. Listen, San Francisco, I think, is second or third of games missed by starters, by projected starters, and we're right there. I think we're one game less than San Francisco. And you can see both of our teams have not had the season we wanted. But on top of that, of losing all of those starters, you have to also add to that, we lost 9 starters from last year's roster and didn't do anything to replace them other than what we already had, believing in our own guys. So that exacerbates the whole situation even more. So, basically me pointing those things out is me just crying and pimping up my quarterback, so to speak, as the haters say. But 2 things I was 100% right about. It's amazing how quickly they build everything these days, building apartment buildings here in the parking lot of the mall. 2 things I was right about is I had 2 pet players that I really and truly liked. And that was Cooper Beebe. Cooper Beebe has been fantastic as a rookie playing center. He's come out the box, and you look and say, okay, I see a guy who can be our center for the next 10 years. And has played really well because, Dexter Lawrence, one of the best defensive linemen in football, he couldn't do shit against him. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 games of Cooper Beebe who has not given up a pressure. As a rookie, 3rd-round draft pick, that's butter, baby. That's butter. And I'm going to say, I know people will disagree with me, but Mozzie Smith, I told you guys from training camp how hard he was working and learning, and he was like a sponge. First guy on the field, last one to leave, and he was putting in the work to try and be as good a player as he could be. And I told you that, he's coming along. Is he Aaron Donald or Reggie White? No, not yet. But he is getting to be really, really good. And so at least I was right about something. So anyway, that's my dad calling because he wants to get his picks in. And I'll catch you in a bit.